Good morning, everyone. It's Lynn Dunn from Stamptastic Designs. Thanks so much for joining me today. I have 6 different card ideas that I want to share with you that feature kind of an oldie but a goodie. So this is the Harvest Hellos stamp set. So you might recognize the stamp set from last year. It is in the annual catalog this year for Stampin' Up. So we're going to use this, and we're also going to use the Apple Builder punch, which of course also punches out some cute little pumpkins. So I have some pretty quick and simple card ideas, but I do have one card that is fairly unique. You might have seen this kind of floating frame technique. Well, I'm going to show you how to make that, kind of use that technique to make this particular card, and we're going to use punches, and it's going to be really simple. So I'll show you how to do that. So good morning, everybody. So let me move some of these out of the way here, and we'll focus on 3 of them for right now. So I'm going to start out with a pretty simple card design, just to kind of warm us up and get us going here. So for this card, all I'm really doing is just using this little pumpkin as my focal point, and I'm using some of the designer paper from the Regal's Designer Series paper pack. So this is some pumpkin pie that I'm using here. So I'm just going to adhere my little strip of designer paper on the side of the card, and you can do this with this design really with any designer paper and any of the punches or shapes that you have. So this is just a 1 by 5.5 inch piece. So it just kind of dresses up the left side of the card here. And then I did most of my coloring already. So I colored all of my little pumpkins in with the Stampin' Blends, but you can use whatever tools you want to color in your pumpkins. And you can also use designer paper, or you can use cardstock to create your pumpkins. So if you don't have any coloring tools, you can actually just stamp this pumpkin on a piece of, orange cardstock and then punch it out. So the cool thing about this punch is that it has a little leaf up here. You can punch out the little leaves, and then you can punch out the little stems. So I have a little stem that I punched out from some early espresso cardstock. So I'm just going to adhere that with a little glue dot right behind the top part of my pumpkin. And then we'll just add our little leaf. And I got to punch it out. So this little guy, if I can get this in here, punches out that little leaf. So it makes it so easy to create just a cute little card. So of course these are all autumn themed cards today. So I'm just going to tuck this little leaf here behind there. And we'll adhere it with a little dimensional. So I don't know why I'm in the mood for autumn themed cards, maybe because October's right around the corner, right? Okay, so now we have our little pumpkin created. So that's how easy it is to create that little pumpkin. You just stamp your image, punch it out, and then you've got your cute little pumpkin. And then we'll just decorate this little guy. So I'm just using a little bit of linen thread here, and I think I showed you guys this the last time, but I'm just tying 2 pieces of linen thread together to create a little bow for my pumpkin. So it just kind of dresses it up nice. Now, this little stamp set also does, let me bring that back. You can also cut out little apples here. So these would make really cute cards for the teacher. Just change out the pattern paper to coordinate with your apples. You guys know I like using my designs over and over again. All right, so I'm putting this on with a little glue dot, and then I'm just going to trim this up here. And then I also did just a little stamping on some scrap pieces of old olive cardstock. So I just cut out the words so that I could layer them on my card. So it just says, "Hey there, pumpkin," and that's that. So that's pretty quick and simple. And then of course we can add some little things here. Now for this card, I did a little stamping in the background. I didn't do that on this one, just to kind of give you an idea of how it looks without it. But there's a cute little curly Q stamp that you can use in the background to add even more to your card. But this one I just kind of made plain. So those are quick and simple cards for you. This next one is kind of the same thing, but what I wanted to show you here is, well, it's not the same design, but it's the same quick and simple idea. But what I wanted to show you here is that you can stamp this little pumpkin shape right on a piece of designer paper. So I have a scrap piece of designer paper here, and I'm just going to stamp that shape right over the designer paper. So I'm just using a little early espresso ink, and it gives it a really nice look because it has that fun pattern behind the pumpkin, and then you also have that fun pattern in your card design. So again, it's the same concept here. Just punch this out. If I can get it straight. And then we just go ahead and decorate it. So this particular card, I'm using still the same designer paper. So this is the Regal's Designer Series paper pack. So it has the pumpkin pie color. It has the old olive color. And there's my little pumpkin. Let me just grab another leaf here. There's the leaf. All right, we'll tuck this leaf. Now you might notice in this one I used designer paper to punch out my leaf, but for this one I had just stamped a leaf image. So yes, you can use pattern paper right there, or you can use a stamped image. So you can just kind of mix and match it. So then I'm just going to pop this up right on a little circular shape here. So these are the layering circles that I'm using. So that'll be our focal point. So we'll set that aside. And then for the design of the card, this is just a 2 by 4 1/4 inch piece. It's going to go right across the center of the card. Kind of the center, up towards the top, I guess, more. So we'll put that across there. So I just cut it the full length of the card. And then this is a 2 by 5 1/4 inch piece. So I'm just going to snip the bottom here and create a little banner. And then this will go right down the center. So again, these are pretty quick and simple designs, but they're cute. And that's my favorite part. All right, so let's add our little focal point. So we'll add this little guy. And then of course you can add, I won't cut all this out, but of course you can add your little sentiment there on the bottom, your little greeting, and then just decorate it with some, these are actually the little gilded gems from the Ornate Garden suite that's in the annual catalog, so it's just really cute. Quick and simple. All right, so the one I want to really show you, not that I didn't want to show you the other ones, but I want to show you how to create this little floating frame kind of look here. So what I did with this is we're going to punch all these out right away here. So I stamped 3 pumpkins. I believe it was 3. Just on a scrap piece of white paper, and then I just colored them in. Now you can do this with designer paper, you can do this with colored cardstock, whatever you want to use. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pop these up on the card with some dimensionals. So I'm going to show you that. We're going to create the frame part first. So the first thing I'm going to do is just create my focal point. So this white piece of cardstock is just 3 by 4 inches, and it fits nicely on your regular size card. So I'm going to create this focal point first. So I'm going to decorate up this little pumpkin. All right, so we'll create this one first, and then we'll do I'll show you the fun little simple way that you can create this look around it. Okay, so here's our focal point. So our little pumpkin's going to go right in the center there. And then I'm going to take these other pumpkins, and all I'm going to do is just cut them right in half here, directly up the center. And so I have a nice little edge here. And then I can just kind of lay them around, kind of mix and match. Lay them around the different parts of my cardstock. Oop, my finger got stuck. It's got glue on it. Okay, so I'm going to create my little pattern, and then I'm going to put my little green leaves in between. And I'll show you how to adhere this in just a minute. So notice how I'm leaving kind of my leaves and my pumpkins hang over the edge of the white cardstock. And that's because we're going to cut those off in just a minute. Oh, I need a couple more leaves. So you're basically just going to be decorating this with a bunch of leaves and with your pumpkins. I have to cut out a bunch more leaves here. Hang on one second. And let's put a couple dimensionals on here. So you can see I'm just kind of filling this in with the different leaves. And then I'll show you how to adhere those little pumpkins. Okay, so now I have my basic design. So what I'm going to do is take these pumpkins off. Just kind of slide them off. And since I already have a nice edge on the side of my pumpkin here, it'll fit flush with the side of my paper, my cardstock. So I won't have to trim that. Yes, I'm using 2 dimensionals here just to make sure these little pumpkins stay in place. So I added my dimensionals directly to the cardstock instead of the pumpkin to make sure that they don't overhang the cardstock, to make sure the dimensionals don't overhang. Just makes it easier to adhere these. So we'll start here, and I'll just line this up with the edge of the cardstock and adhere that one. Then I'll take this little one and line it up with the edge of the cardstock. Same thing here. And whoop, and then put this one on. Okay, so there, now you have a floating frame. So now we have to cut all those little pieces off. So this is just a fun way to kind of create this design without having to do anything except for adhere your pumpkins and then trim it off. So you don't have to measure and cut them and all that kind of stuff. So now I have a cute little floating frame that I can use. So what I'm going to do is bring over my base of my card. So again, I'm just using some white cardstock for the base. This time I put a 5 1/4 by 4-inch piece of designer paper in the background. So this is the old olive. So that'll be our background. And then this I'll just add directly to the center. So I'm kind of cheating, I guess, with this floating frame. There. Gives you the illusion of a floating frame. And then for the finishing touch here, we can add a little sentiment or little greeting. So I'm going to put my give thanks on there. And then, of course, I can add my little linen thread bow on the top. So that was kind of fun. It's just something different and a fun way to use your punches, your punch shapes to kind of give the illusion of a floating frame here. Okay, so let me bring these back. I'll show you all 6 of the cards. So these are the 3 that I created with you today. And then just some other quick and simple ideas. So a fun little panel card. So I'll have all of the measurements for these cards out on my blog today. I didn't have them out there this morning, mainly because I had my grandchildren all day yesterday. So I didn't have time to get to everything. But I will have these out for you later today. So this is a quick and simple idea for you. Quick and simple card design. And then this one, I got a little crazy with all my paper tearing and different layers on here. But this is kind of like that floating frame, except for that I didn't pop up my my images. I just stamped them randomly down this piece of cardstock and then colored them in. So that one's kind of fun too. And then another quick and simple card design. So here I mixed and matched the pattern paper pumpkin. Ooh, say that 10 times fast. And the colored one. So it turned out pretty cute. All right, you guys. So I just wanted to share a couple little pumpkin card ideas with you and remind you about some of the fun stamp sets that are in that annual catalog, because I know we're all focused on the holiday catalog, but there's some fun holiday themed stamp sets in the annual catalog as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed these card ideas. Have a wonderful Sunday. And just a reminder, I'll see you guys here next week, Saturday instead of Sunday. So I'm having my World Card Making Day event on Saturday. So there will not be a live on Sunday. We'll do it Saturday instead. So I'll be on live at 10 a.m. Sharing my first 5 card ideas with you. And then I'll come back on at 1 p.m. and share the second 5. So we'll do 10 cards that day on World Card Making Days. So if you haven't marked it on your calendar, you'll definitely want to do that. So I will see you guys all next week. Take care, everybody.